This is a typical labeling application called an adhesive labeler, which is common in packaging and labeling of various consumer products. The application usually involves a conveyor belt with the alignment mechanism, front and back labeler, and sponge rollers. The conveyor and alignment mechanism moves the product at a constant velocity through the labeling process and are synchronized mechanically. The front and back labelers ensure that the labels are applied at the correct position on the moving product. The sponge rollers press the labels firmly onto the product. The key motion components of this machine are the Allen Bradley PowerFlex 523 AC drives for the conveyor belt and sponge roller, a Kinetics 3 servo drive for controlling the front and back labelers, and the Micro 800 controller with embedded motion control. The HMI PanelView 800 is connected to Micro 800 controller over Ethernet IP to provide diagnostics and supervisory control for the machine's operator. Here are the key factors for machine performance. The first step in the labeling process is to know the exact position of the bottle on the conveyor. The encoder is wired to the Micro 800 controller's embedded high-speed counter. When the product sensor detects the product, the high-speed counter starts counting, providing exact position in preparation for the label to be applied. Next, when the product is in the labeling position, Micro 800 controller, which has its PTO wired to the Kinetics 3 servo drive, pulls the reel of labels from the feeder. This causes the label to be applied onto the product. It continues to pull the reel of labels until the next label is in position for the next bottle. The label sensor, which is wired to the touch probe input, registers the exact position of the label. This is the key feature to ensure that the label is precisely applied even at high speed. For such an application, the touch probe function is required. It provides position registration that allows the controller to record the position in real time in the hardware, which is not affected by the program scan. This is more accurate and easier than using interrupts.